holds a precious, almost vague place in my heart. Do I know much about it? Maybe not, but that doesn't stop me from holding it very dear. Yes, bats, rackets, and all those balls. There really is something for everyone when it comes to the proud tradition of sports in 2 Point County.
Students are reminded to apologise to the janitorial staff. I'm sure you've done something. Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. Students are reminded to be nice to each other. If you aren't, who else will?
Hello, yes, I'm Maggie Watmore, doing my best on campus radio. We've got a big show for you today, but I'm trying not to think about it. No, only joking, of course. This is really fun. Let's have some music, shall we?
pay off.
And now over to Hugh, and something about a hose.
Yes, that's right. Students were protesting a sudden spike in milkshake prices. I'm told that proceedings were fairly peaceful until a rogue beach ball struck an attendant on the arm. Things got a little tasty, and a garden hose was even used on one student who described himself as fine, just a bit wet. I'll be here bringing you the updates as the story develops. Back to you.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Taking students for School of Thought.
And now, Wanda, with an update on the latest campus fashion trends. anyone whose someone is wearing their shoelaces untied. This trend is here to stay. Oh, there really is something about seeing all those laces dancing in the wind. Yes, we may have seen a fairly drastic uptake in people falling down, but this is the price you pay for fashion.
The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. Students might want to try something else. Some students have a long way to travel. Is that their problem or ours? Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
New to the Crumley student range, Chicken Stompers. Take the smoothest natural chicken matter from Crumley Farms boneless chickens. Add our secret seasoning and a touch of traditional stabilizing agent and stamp. You've got Crumley's Chicken Stompers. Breaded for palatability, they really could be anything. Just like Mama used to make.
drive-in lecture theatre.
We've come to the end of today's show, and didn't that fly by? I wasn't timing it or anything, but if I was, I think I'd see that we finished 35 seconds early. I've been Maggie Watmore. I'll be back tomorrow for my next allotted segment. Bye for now.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students might want to try something else. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Intruders on campus. Oh no. toilet. Showering is technically but not socially optional.
You've taken your medication because it's time for the Harrison Wolf Show here on 2 Point Radio. And it's gonna be a wild ride. It's me, Harrison Wolf, the voice of freedom screaming into a thankless night. It's gonna be a huge show today, so I'm gonna eat a big old sandwich. Let's power up and power on.
Janitor required in bathroom. Failing students might want to try something else. Janitor required in bathroom.
that Bungle launched another rocket into space the other day? I'm sure they'll tell you that it's important work. But what I want to know is, why don't they try something a little funkier? I mean, how many times do we have to do the same old bunch of astronaut things? Why not send up a load of sandwiches? Or a robot? Or that angry badger that lives in my garden? Because it doesn't fit with their agenda. That's why.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. Janitor required in bathroom. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Janitor needed in medical office.
I've forgotten what this segment was going to be about. Do you ever just forget what you were going to say? Thoughts are like frogs, and sometimes they just hop away. But they know what they're doing. If I still knew, we'd never have had this moment. It feels right. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Here's a song.
is approaching. It's too late to start trying. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. Enjoy your summer. I know I will.
The Meat Wizard Collection contains most of the games you hope it would, with only a few scandalous omissions. You say you like these games, then prove it and buy them again.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Has opened a new building. Good for us. body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
Harrison Wolf bringing you unfiltered content on 2 Point Radio. I don't have an editor on my show. Why? Because editors can change what you say. They can make me say, "Hey everyone, come to my house and take my petunias." But I'd never say that outside of this specific example. It's gotta be natural, man. Give me juice with the pulp in. Give me cheese with the wax on. This is Radio Au Naturel. It's al fresco. It's al dente. Oh yeah.
Students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Would campus intruders please not come in? Has opened a new building. Good for us. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
I was watching some of that Cheesy Gubbins show the other day. You know, the Cheesy Goblins? Man, was I confused. What's their deal? Do they grow the gubbins? Are they trying to find them or mine them or something? I'd tell you, kids must be pretty smart these days to follow such a complex show. Tip of the hat to any kids listening along.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush. Milkshakes are not an appropriate breakfast. Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
Some expressions are more than a little strange, like getting up on the wrong side of the bed. What are you talking about? If you're having a lousy day, there's no need to vilify half of your mattress, my man. Jeez, just have a bagel or something. There's enough negativity in the world.
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Assistant to the library. Thank you.
It's the end of today's show. But don't worry, every ending is the opportunity for you to, go and do something else. When life flushes a toilet, it starts showing a cool movie at that theater downtown. So have a good one, my friends. See you next time.
We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. The end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. students must vacate the campus.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Really, Dennis? And be back with more sumptuous sound wave salaciousness after this.
The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Students for academic exercise.
Why is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The gall! In my day, one had to work for years making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, the lot of them.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Failing students should work smarter and harder.
My darling, albeit slack-jawed nephew Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games. Yes, I played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel reviews. I was lost, I was cold, I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the desensitized youth of today, I'll tell you what I told that chap in the deli. No one needs that much ham. One magical gem out of a possible 5.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. There's a sports match on campus. Told they have cheese. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students are reminded that I'm not your mum.
Enough is enough. Are you disgruntled? Of course you are. I'm absolutely fuming. That's why I'm voting for Tabitha Windsock. Vote Tabitha Windsock. Drastic times call for drastic measures.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. Intruders on campus. You know what to do. Sports match is starting on campus. Go team. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
To the news and the controversies surrounding Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge, who allegedly blew his nose on official government documents. Stories like this are scandalous. It's perfectly clear to me that a group of students have fabricated the images somehow, and yet this poor minister faces all manner of backlash and public murmurings. And why? Because he was photographed doing something? I know a witch hunt when I see one.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. are reminded to make requests, not demands. Student support can be found in student support.
It tends to be a one-way affair, this relationship of ours, and that's how it should be. What do you know about radio, after all? Almost nothing, I'd imagine. Still, it's time for that rare occasion where we put you, the listener, at the center of it. I am the aunt to ease your agony, the balm to abate what bites you, the A to all your cues. I am listening. Oh, and we're out of time. We'll get to your problems after this, all right? All right.
The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps.
It's time for Agony Answers with me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. This week's problem is from student Felony Bogdropper, who writes, I've got loads of work but can't concentrate with all the noise in my flat. Well, Felony, I advise that you try a change of scenery. Work in the study. Write in the billiard room. Mill about in the converted mill. Why, read in the scullery. Your home is your castle. Utilize all of its many, many nooks and crannies. That's what got me through the hard times.
Janitor required in bathroom. Campus intruders, please not come in. Assistant to the library. Thank you.
Do you like what you hear? Of course you do. So why not call in and let our producers know? Recent research suggests that over 97% of our listeners are incidental. That is, hearing by accident rather than intent. Collateral Johnnies, if you will. Nevertheless, I have faith that each radio segment, like a juicy needle in a haystack of filth, is found by someone, somewhere. Well done to you, today's deliberate listener.
Janitor required in bathroom. attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush. Student support can be found in Student Support. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Assistant to the library. Thank you. Housekeeping. Thank you.
Whatmore, learning on the job on campus radio. Can I ask, should we be paying someone for using this next song? Sorry, I just really don't know. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. Here we go.
Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Student support can be found in student support. Student requests for administrator. I'll add them to the pile.
Everyone on campus is talking about the county's education minister and the bad, or maybe good, thing that happened. Over to you, Hugh.
Yes, that's right. Emotions are high here in Croquembouche today as students have flooded into the city to protest the continued existence of Education Minister Tarquin Fawkesbridge. They dabbled in some chanting, but haven't been able to get into an easy and We'll be here letting you know the wording they settle on as and when it happens.
Enjoy your summer. I know I will. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. Assistant needed in library.
Do you want to learn better? Of course you do. Wanda, how do we do that? Everyone is looking for ways to study without all those hours in the library and pen stains on your fingertips. The latest way to trick your body into learning is to sleep with a book in front of or on top of your face. As you sleep, your eyes will occasionally open, letting in a little light and valuable knowledge. Try it for a week and see the results for yourself.
Janitor needed to install upgrade. Thank you. Janitor to clean up the place. Thank you. Showering is technically but not socially optional. Announcement. Intruders on campus, oh no.
Hi, I'm Jumbo McNally, and at Jumbo University, every instructor is handpicked by someone that was handpicked by someone that I handpicked. That's the Jumbo Touch. Jumbo University, be your biggest self.
Janitor required in bathroom. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. There's a sports match on campus. I'm told they have cheese.
And that's the show. Join us tomorrow when we'll be discussing which vegetables last the longest. That should be great. You know, I've bought 16 avocados this year and still haven't gotten to eat any of them. I mean, really, they must be ripe for about 5 minutes. Sorry, we'll leave that for tomorrow, shall we? Join us then.
body is a temple, and he wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Janitors needed to collect litter. Issues can be remedied by talking to a qualified librarian. Match is starting on campus. Go team. Try something else.
Now that's easy listening. The sound of 2 Point County on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to 2 Point Radio, the place your ears call home. We've got a barnstorming show for you today, but before we kick down the door and go straight for the valuables, soak in some sonic excellence. Play that track and we'll be right back.
A sports match on campus. I'm told they have cheese. Campus intruders, please not come in. Students with medical issues should go to the health clinic.